Hugo channel stage video. I'm here to give you my top 5 managers that could replace Mikel Arteta if he does get sacked. Let's get right into it. So it could be quite evident now that Mikel Arteta could get sacked, and he better get sacked. Let me just say this: I was on Arteta out when we lost 2-0 to Spurs, and back in November, and obviously we're out the Europa League now. No European football for Arsenal Football Club, first time in 25 years. People can blame the owner as much as they want. I do think the owner is a big issue as well. I think Arteta is a big issue. I think the whole lot's a big issue, to be honest. But if we do end up sacking Arteta, these will be my 5 top managers that we could replace him with, in the proper order who I would want. So my first choice, second choice, and all that. So we're gonna go from number 5 all the way to number 1, obviously. Now this is just an opinion. You guys may not agree with it, obviously, and that's fine. So just comment your first choice down below. Comment if you like the managers I'm gonna say in these top 5. I will say, just before we do get into it, that my number 1 is very unrealistic. So everyone in the comments say, "Oh, he'll never come to Arsenal," and yeah, it's just basically my opinion and who I would want, obviously, for our next Arsenal manager. So let's get into number 5. So starting off for number 5, we got, that is a fact, Rafael Benitez. Yeah, I put him in the 5th position. Now, first of all, one of the main reasons why I think he could be a decent manager for us is the fact that you take a look at his managerial career himself. He's managed like 12 clubs, obviously winning the Europa League with Chelsea, Newcastle, Madrid. I think he managed Valencia as well. So he's got a ton of experience. It's not like we're bringing in another non-experienced manager who hasn't managed a club before. He knows about the Premier League. You know, he knows how to manage a football club, and for me, I've put him number 5 for this main reason: is the fact that I don't really want him as a long-term manager, if that makes sense. Now, don't get me wrong, if it does go well, and if we do decide to bring him as a short-term manager, this is what I would do. Like I said, it would be my opinion. If we do bring him in as a short-term manager, and he does really well, then maybe we can say, yeah, you know what, have a go. But this is the thing, like, I do want him to come in and just steady things up, because look, there's lots of rumours going around that I think he's in China now managing, is it like Darwin Pro? I have no idea how you pronounce the name, but I know he's definitely in China, and there's been lots of rumours and leaks that he's targeting a move back to the Premier League, and whether that will be Newcastle if they do sack Steve Bruce again, or a different Premier League club. So we have to wait and see on this one. But let me know what you guys think of Rafael Benitez down below. And yeah, people say, oh, he got Newcastle relegated and all that, and yeah, he did, but at the end of the day, he has won trophies in his career. He's won the Europa League, which we struggle to do. I do think he will definitely manage us a lot better than this manager, and I do think he's got that, you know, thing that we need. But yeah, I put him in number 5 because the fact that if we do get him short term and he does well, we'll get in the hype train, and it will end up another like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, where he done well and Man United went on a massive, you know, streak, and we ended it, by the way. But and then I know they're in it. I know Ole's doing well now, and I think Man United fans are Ole in. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, let me know, guys, what you think about Rafael Benitez. Moving on to number 4. So moving on to number 4, we've got the Ajax manager, Ten Hag. He's literally the same. He literally looks the same as Daniel Weck, don't he? Imagine Daniel Weck and Ten Hag, like, wow. But no, yeah, Ten Hag of Ajax. Now, this could maybe surprise some of you, but I think he's a very, very, very good manager. You just got to look. I know Ajax are in the Eredivisie in Netherlands, and you know the only good teams in Holland is literally like PSV and Ajax. But just look at what he's did to that. Just look what he's done, like the way how he's brought up the youth and all that, and the way how, you know, that he's got like likes of De Ligt and all that, and you know, sold them to big clubs like Dion, De Ligt, when they won that mad Champions League run. It was crazy. Like, they got knocked out by Spurs, I know, and they could have really got to the final, but they beat Madrid, Juventus, and you know, I look at that and yeah, he's won countless Eredivisie like Ten Hag, and I do think he's a very, very good manager. But as I said before, he's in number 4 because yes, I understand it is the Eredivisie. It's not the greatest league as well, but I just see him and I think he's a very, very good manager. And I think he could come into Arsenal and really definitely promote, quite a few, youth players. And most importantly, at least try and get us back to the top. But yeah, I'll put him number 4. He obviously wouldn't be my first main choice, hence why he's in number 4. But Ten Hag, I do like the sound of him, and I wouldn't be, I wouldn't mind if he actually come into the club. And let me know what you guys think of Ten Hag down below. And obviously he's obviously Dutch, and he's manager of Ajax right now. But yeah, let me know what you think about Ten Hag. So coming in at number 3, we've got Luis Enrique. Now, many of you may heard the name from his Barcelona days. Barcelona, he's played for them as well, and obviously managed them in the end. Won, I think, was it 3 La Liga titles for them? I think it was. He won about 3 to 4 La Ligas when he signed at Barcelona. He won, I think, was it 4 Copa del Reys, and he won the Champions League with them, obviously. And I'll definitely take him. I've put him at number 3 because is it quite unrealistic that he could come to Arsenal? Now I do realise that he's a manager of Spain. I'm pretty sure, yeah, he is now the manager of Spain, isn't he? Their national team. But there's lots of talk that he could be leaving, with resigning after the Euros. So yeah, obviously the Euros is in June, so next season could we get him? I think we could, and I look at him, and I think he's a very good manager. And yes, like I said, he managed Barcelona, and people will say, oh, but he had Messi who carried the whole squad and all the time. But no, at the end of the day, I think he's a very, very good manager, and I wouldn't be, like I said, I wouldn't be angry one bit if we decided, you know what, he gets appointed as Arsenal manager. But yeah, I think he's very good tactically as well. And another thing that people will say is, oh, but it's another Spanish manager. We don't want any more Spanish managers. And at the end of the day, obviously we've had Unai Emery, we've had obviously this fraudulent manager Mikel, and now maybe Luis Enrique. But I just see him as a decent manager. Now, I can just see him. He's very good tactically, and he's worked with the best players as well. He's worked with Messi, Suarez, Neymar, Iniesta, Xavi, you name it. But yeah, guys, I just think, is it unrealistic that we'll get him? Is it? Let's be real. Do I think we'll get him? No, that's why I put him in number 3. But I think if we did get him, I wouldn't be cross one bit. I'll be very happy. But let me know what you guys think about Luis Enrique. So number 2, Allegri. Now he was my first choice ever since we sacked Emery. He was my first choice for sure. Now Allegri is a proven winner. He's obviously Italian, and he's left Juventus a few years ago. He won countless Serie A's, countless Italian cups, whatever you want to call it, and the only thing that he didn't win was the Champions League, wasn't it? So, what I will say about this one is, I really, really like Allegri. Now the fact that hasn't even got a job is, and we're not even going to try and get him, is we should be interviewing right now. We should be, try and get him into the Arsenal, because at the end of the day, he can speak English. He can speak English. Not many people actually know. Not many people understand that he can speak English. People think he's just Italian, but he can speak English. His daughter goes to university in London as well. I think he actually lives in London as well, to be honest. But yeah, definitely, probably, if he wasn't for my first choice, who I'm going to say right now, he's obviously, I find it's very realistic as well that we could get Allegri. I think he's a very, very good manager. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about him. So coming up at number 1, drum roll please, Diego Simeone. Don Simeone, yep. He's my dream. He's a dream manager. to take Arsenal forward. And I think if we ended up ever getting him, I think we would actually get. I think he would actually drop. He would actually. Oh my god, I can just imagine the scenes, him drop kicking Bellerin back to Barcelona B team, dropping Xhaka, kicking out just like the whole Deadwood. I can just imagine that, guys. Yeah, I can imagine it. And the thing that people have the problem with Simeone is, oh, he's too negative. He plays too negative football. He parks the bus too much. He actually parks the bus, yeah, but he actually does it in a good way because he actually counter-attacks teams properly, and hence why they're what. Well, obviously, I think they've bottled La Liga now, but I think they're second now in the league. But they was first for a very, very good amount of time, and he's obviously won their only La Liga since like 1973 or whatever it was. He's won them 2 UEFA Europa Leagues. He's got them to the final when it was from Real Madrid. He's won them Copa del Rey's. He's so experienced, it's unbelievable. He knows what he's actually doing. And I think if he actually come to Arsenal, we would actually, people would say, oh, he won't get backed. He won't get backed. At the end of the day, he will literally drop. I can just imagine him drop kicking the dead wood out of our players, putting in his own players. And I can imagine us him. He would be the ideal guy for me to take our Arsenal football forward. And yeah, he parks the bus and all this stuff. And yeah, he's got a defensive style about him, but it actually works, And yeah, let me know what you guys think about this, because for me, Diego Simeone is a dream. And there we have it, guys. So that's my top 5. Number 5, I've got Rafael Benitez, Ten Hag, Luis Enrique, obviously Miss Marlo Allegri, and then Diego Simeone. Just a few mentions as well who didn't make it on the list. Nuno Espirito Santos, who was the Wolves manager. We was linked with him even before when Arteta got the job. Nagelsmann, who I was going to put on the list, but unfortunately he's going to Bayern Munich. Obviously, who's the other one? Bielsa. Lots of people have been saying him. Mourinho, but he's gone Roma, so that's not going to happen now. But yeah, guys, let me know. Now, this is the thing as well. People are saying Santi Cazorla, Omri. No. I do not want any more ex-players back. I want a proper manager to take us forwards, and we have to wait and see what happens. But yeah, Arteta should be getting a sack. And let me know what you think that realistic manager could actually come in. I can generally see us getting Ten Hag in. Like, I can see us actually doing that, and I wouldn't be disappointed if we did employ him. But he's my fourth choice, and realistically, my first choice is Allegri. But yeah, let me know, guys, what you think. This is just my opinion, and I'll see you guys in my next one.